Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your mid-month love horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. If you have Instagram, make sure you follow me, Tony Nielsen Official, for an additional shot to win. All right fam, let's take a look and see what's in store in love for the rest of the month. Hey Sag, this reading is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at love, July 15th through the end of the month. Sag in love, July 15th through the end of the month. Sag, I'm hearing path of least resistance, path of least resistance. There can be no more drama. New love has to feel somewhat effortless. New partners showing up, or you're not going to entertain them. Current partners and partnerships, relationships, you really need them to be drama-free, or you're going to cut cords with somebody, you're going to cut ties with somebody, you're going to close a door. I do feel like some of you, this just may be lingering from the last couple of months. I'm definitely feeling some energy still lingering from a previous relationship. And I feel like that may actually be causing some resistance. It may be causing some blocks around you in love. It is time to clear all that, okay? Path of least resistance. Let's pull some cards for you, Sag. Is this why you're a little guarded? Where there is conflict, whatever hasn't worked out, even situations where you've invested a lot of energy, especially situations where you've invested a lot of energy and it hasn't worked out, it isn't working out, it's because someone's hiding something. There's some sort of deception. I do feel like some of you are being protected from this. Someone isn't who they say they are. For those of you who called in new love during Venus retrograde, this comes to light. That relationship is not going to last. There's deception. It may not have even been intentional deception. I think some of you were just blinded. The Venus retrograde blinders. And now that Venus is very much direct, almost out of shadow period too. Spirit's saying comes to light. Someone comes to light. Truth comes to light, okay? But I do feel like for some of you that's a past experience, but it's very much still present. The energy is very much still present. Crossing this, your challenge is soulmate. Someone you really love deceived you, and it makes it very difficult to either to move on, to forgive them and give them another shot. Yeah, it looks like you're choosing freedom pretty soon here. But it does feel like you're coming full circle with freedom, but just as you do, this person comes back, bottom of the deck, okay? There is somebody who still wants to be in your life. And I feel like that's where you have to factor in, where is the path of least resistance? This person doesn't show up as an easy, Spirit saying like character, an easy personality to handle. This goes hand in hand. Be careful of people showing back up. If somebody showed back up during Venus retrograde, same thing. You sort of had the blinders on. You weren't able to get the clarity that you needed. So you may be calling things off with that person again. You may be calling things off with someone that you thought was a soulmate. And the clarity is, oh no, there were some karmic ties that this really wasn't a soulmate connection. Your outcome cards, okay? We have very soon and free yourself, followed by religious factors and spiritual path. I think for some of you, this was an issue. Somebody didn't share the same religious or spiritual journey that you're on, and that was really a deal breaker. But more importantly, this feels like you finally are gaining your freedom. You're choosing your freedom. You're choosing this over this, finally. I do think some of you have gone back to this partner more than once, and you started to see the cycle of it all, that nothing was actually going to change. Somebody needs to heal. Spirit's saying someone needs to heal, and they aren't healing. Someone needs to heal, and they aren't healing. It does feel like possibly the ex until they know what to heal and how to heal, they're never going to show up different. Again, this deception, though, this feels like this didn't just break your heart. This feels like somebody being shocked to the core, really having trust issues now moving forward, wondering if everybody is going to show up like this. I will say for some of you, if you are single and you're dating new partners, they may be having this experience. They may be vetting you. They may be interrogating you a little bit. And you may be like, okay, you're coming across as a little guarded. Why is that? Because there was a soulmate that showed up with the wrong energy. There was a soulmate who really, really messed with somebody's heart and messed with their mind, messed with somebody's life. This is what this feels like. This is not a little bit of an experience. This doesn't feel like, just kind of rocking the boat. This feels like somebody tipped the boat all the way over and you struggled to like keep your head above water. I can understand why this is hard to move past, but it is time to move past it. For those of you who are single, even if you had gone through a very difficult breakup, Spirit is asking you to focus on celebrating your freedom, but also make sure that you are healing. That message of someone needs to heal, but they aren't healing. Make sure you're not jumping from partner to partner. Make sure that every time you do heal or you start to make progress forward, either thoughts or contact or just this person reaching out to you in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, it's spiritual. It's in dreams. They're doing it spiritually. I feel like they hold you back from the freedom. Make sure when you take that one positive step forward, you're not taking two back because someone from the past still has attachment to you. Or make sure you are not attached to those people anymore, even if the attachment is in the form of anger right now, in the form of shock. I keep feeling like the shocked energy. Something came out about somebody and you were just like, who are you? Like, what? What is this? This person does want to come back into your life. There are promises that they will change. There are promises that they are different. But I have to tell you, Sag, I am not getting that this person is different. I am not. I'm not getting that they are healed, that they have changed really anything. It's not that this was an eye-opening for them. I do think some of your partners, losing you was a big enough eye-opener that maybe they will seek healing. But I don't feel like this person has healed enough that it would be safe for you to allow them to come all the way back in. Now, for those of you cross-watching, you may be more in alignment with that. If Sag was the person who shocked the hell out of you, I just feel like there's so much more healing that would need to go into just their own personal journey that one, they need to be alone, but it would just take a lot of time. If there's one message here, Spirit saying celebrate your freedom. Don't jump into new relationships, though, if you are not all the way healed. Now, if you haven't celebrated your freedom, I do feel somebody coming into the picture, but I do feel like this may be an issue for you. The religious factors, spiritual factors, something may not be in alignment, but I will tell you, Sag, this could also be really good. This could be really eye-opening, game-changing for you and for a new partner. You can teach each other something different. You can both, like, mutually be teaching each other something different, inspiring them to live a better life because of the knowledge you have, because of the knowledge they have. So don't immediately shut people out if they're not sharing that same journey with you, that religious or spiritual journey. I do feel like this person will be a little bit more evolved and they will honor a new experience, but you also would have to be open-minded to their beliefs and what journey they're on, right? But I do feel like that may be something that turns you, I don't want to say turns you off, it's not a turn off, but it's a little bit of a concern. It doesn't have to be a major issue, but especially if you've gone through that in the past with somebody, that may be enough to not give new love a shot, okay? Main message here, be careful of allowing anybody back in. Something is deceptive. Someone has been deceptive. They hurt you. Focus on healing before you jump into any new relationship, but it's time to celebrate your freedom and to really own it. Get your power back. Spirit saying get your light back. Get like your whole personality back. Like you don't have to dim any part of you anymore, right? You know, all that energy now to invest into you and what you love to do. Make sure you're focused on you at this time, okay? You will have a beautiful, healthy couple of weeks ahead if you are able to honor your freedom from this. It's time to let them go, all right? Sag, if you feel like you need more clarity, reach out. I'm available for emergency readings and emergency healing sessions only, but I am here for you. I will be back August 1st for your full month of August reading at that time. But in the meantime, I'm sending you all so much love, like gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.